So skydiving, huh? Yeah, it gets real. But I gotta say, this is probably the greatest thing I ever did. I can't even deny it. It was absolutely amazing. I definitely think this is something everyone should do at least once, but to each their own. At this point, I was pretty much just talking to the guy, setting up the intro, and then we got in the plane. Fear? That's just nature's way of keeping you humble. I remember my first big solo trip to El Salvador, stepping off the plane in a new country, not knowing the language, barely knowing anybody there. Fear was right there with me, whispering all kinds of doubts. But I took a deep breath, kept moving forward, and soon I was meeting and connecting with all kinds of people, discovering new places, realizing that fear was just the start of an incredible journey. Now, it's crazy because the way Will Smith described it wasn't quite my experience. There was no light, there was no meter going up, but we was all in the plane knowing that we were getting ready to jump, and it took forever to get up there. And you can look out the window, you see in all kinds of views that you ain't never seen before, and for a second you're just like, wow, you're just taking it all in, you know what I mean? And then all of a sudden, without notice, that door opens up. So now you're at the door of this plane. The wind is slapping you in the face, and you gotta make a choice. You either jump, or you stay glued to that door like a cat in a thunderstorm. Now, in this moment, I couldn't lie to you, I couldn't breathe for like 3 seconds. I'm trying to grab onto things in the middle of the air, talking about time out, hold on, I can't breathe. But I'm falling, there's nothing I can do, there's nothing to grab onto. The wind roars in your ears, but it almost feels like music. A rhythm that matches your heartbeat. It's like a bird finally let out its cage. Pure, limitless freedom, soaring without a care. For the first time, the sky isn't just above you, it's yours. You feel the rush of the cold air against your face, weightlessness in your stomach, and for a few seconds, everything's quiet. The world opens up beneath you, endless and breathtaking. It's just you, the wind, and that freedom you didn't even know you needed. Now the parachute opens up, and that's when things get real. You feel that little tingle in your stomach, you know what I mean? You're just floating like a leaf. The world just chills out for a minute. The hustle, the grind, all those early mornings, late nights, endless to-do lists, for what? It all felt small. This right here is what peace feels like. You start seeing things clear as day, the view, your thoughts, even your next move. Patia looked like something out of a dream from up there. The ocean, the islands, the sun hitting the waves, it was all fire. And here's the thing, in that moment, I ain't realized it wasn't just about the thrill. Nah, it was about letting go. All the fear, all the doubt, all the overthinking, I left all of that on the plane. Again, I couldn't help remember what Will Smith was saying when he saw the little car down there. He was like, oh, that's the house. Oh, that's the little car. You really can see everything as far as your eye can see. And when you hit the ground, I'm telling you right now, you're gonna feel like the biggest legend. You jumped out of a plane, and ain't nobody could take that away from you. That feeling of accomplishment, it sticks with you, giving you the confidence to face everyday challenges with a new vision. Suddenly, the things that once seemed daunting don't even feel impossible no more. You did it. For real, you did it. And you know what? That's why everyone should try this at least once. No excuses, no hesitations, just jump. Face that fear head on, just like you hitting that like button below. Because trust me, you won't regret it.
Thanks for watching The Canvas Nomad. Like, subscribe, and share your thoughts below. For exclusive content and travel-inspired art, check out The Canvas Nomad's Patreon and Etsy. Follow on Instagram for more inspiration. Life is a canvas. Make it a masterpiece.